Dear students of class 10, today I like to convey my heartiest felicitations to you. Welcome to our online class. This is my personal introduction. Now, dear students, let's see some texts to guess something. Look at our computer screen. Here, there are some speech or sentence. They said to me, we are going to visit Dhaka tomorrow. Samia asked Mo, can you compare me? Can you accompany me to Dhaka tonight? Shubho told them, don't disturb me. Now, can you guess what the sentences indicate? What are we going to? What is our today's topic? Can anyone guess?
Hello sir, Assalamualaikum.
Anyone can answer? Walaikum assalam. Your name please? Galaxy J7 core.
Farzan Akhtar,
Your name?
class 10.
Mumtahina.
जी सर अस्सलाम वालेकुम
Walaikum assalam. Can you hear me?
जी सर
Okay. So can anyone tell what is our today's topic? Actually, our
नरेशन
today's yes, you are right. Our today's edition or
Na.
type of speech or style of speech. It is also called style of speech. Learning outcome. By the end of the lesson, learners will be able to know definition of narration. That is, what is narration, kinds of narration, rules of narration, and practice the exercise of narration. So let's start. Look attentively at our computer screen. Narration is the statement of the speaker. This is the definition of narration, a short definition of narration, and it is divided into two kinds. Narration are of two kinds. Direct narration and indirect narration. Direct narration is speech by speaker himself. বক্তা যখন কোনো কিছু সরাসরি ডেসক্রাইব করে or narrate করে, then we called it direct narration. And when the speaker narrate anything indirectly, it is called indirect narration, speech by others. It is divided into two parts. The direct narration is divided into two parts. One is reporting speech and another is reported speech. The starting part of the direct narration, where there is no inverted comma, it is called reporting speech, and part inside the inverted comma is called reported speech. And the verb containing in the reported speech is called reported verb, and the verb contained in the reporting speech is called reporting verb. মানে রিপোর্টিং স্পিচের মধ্যে যে ভার্বটা থাকবে সেটাকে আমরা রিপোর্টিং ভার্ব বলবো। সেটা হচ্ছে যেমন সেড টু, আস্কড, এটসেট্রা। আর রিপোর্টেড স্পিচের মধ্যে যে ভার্বটা থাকবে সেটা রিপোর্টেড ভার্ব। It is an example. He said to me, it is called reporting speech, and said to is reporting verb. Or I am reading a book, it is called reported speech, and here am reading is reported verb. Look at the chart and notice carefully rules of changing narration. The first rule is changing tense. We notice the verb of the reporting, the verb of the direct narration is usually changed, and if the verb is in present form, then it will be converted into past form. So you see, am is are will be changed as was were. Have has will be changed as had. Do does, past form of verb. Do does, it will be changed into did, and do not, does not, did not, past form of verb. For example, did, had plus past participle of verb. If we can say give, it will be transformed into gave, and gave will transform into had given, etc. Was where, here is a spelling mistake. Was where will be converted into had been, shall, will, would, can, could, may, might, did not, had not, plus past participle of verb, must, had to. Sometimes must remain unchanged if it is an universal obligation. যদি চিরকালীন বাধ্যবাধকতা হয় সেক্ষেত্রে মাস্টটা অপরিবর্তিত থাকবে, আর মাস্ট যদি সাধারণ বাধ্যবাধকতা বোঝায়, জেনারেল অব্লিগেশন বোঝায়, সেক্ষেত্রে মাস্টের পরিবর্তে আমরা হ্যাড টু ব্যবহার করি। So come to the second rule, rules of changing person. How the person will be changed from indirect to direct. First person will be changed according to the subject, that is the first person of the reported speech will be changed as the subject of reporting speech, and the second person will be changed according to the object, and there will be no change of the third person. You can see in the chart person change, and there the persons also have three cases. They are nominative case, that is subjective case, objective case, and positive case. First person I, the I is the nominative form and its objective form is me, positive form is mine. Similarly, we is the nominative case and its objective case is us, positive case is our, that is we, us, our. Second person you, objective is also you and positive is your. In the third person, nominative case is he, objective him, positive his, he, him, his. She, similarly she, her, they, them, their, it, its, etc. Now rule number 3, the rules of changing time and place. In direct narration, today will be changed into that day, tomorrow the next day, yesterday the previous day, last night the previous night, this, that, these, those, here, there, now, then, ago, before, come, ago, come, go, and next day, the following day, etc. You have to memorize these changes because frequently we use them in indirect speech. Then reporting verb changing. The reporting verb changing depends on different kinds of sentence. We know sentences are of 5 kinds according to their meaning. They are assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, exclamatory. And in assertive sentence, said to will be changed as told. In interrogative sentence, said to will be converted into asked. In imperative, said to will be converted into advised, requested, ordered, forbade, told, as necessary. It also depends on the mood of the sentence. Optative. In optative sentence, said to will be converted into wished or freight, and in exclamatory sentence, said to will be converted into exclaimed with joy or sorrow, etc. Now, joining words or the linkers. We use some linkers in place of inverted comma. It also depends.
হ্যালো স্যার কথা বুঝি নাই
Hello, can you hear?
জি স্যার এবার শোনা যায়।
Okay, thank you. In assertive sentence, inverted comma will be changed into that. That is, we put that in place of inverted comma in assertive sentence. If the sentence is in assertive. Now, interrogative sentence are of two kinds. One is yes no question, another is WH question. If the sentence is a WH question, then we use WH word in place of inverted comma. If the sentence is yes no question, then we put if in place of inverted comma. Okay.
জি স্যার।
Imperative sentence, we put to as linker in place of inverted comma. But if the sentence begins with let, then we put that in place of inverted comma. In optative sentence and exclamatory sentence, we put that in place of inverted comma. Is it clear?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Okay.
জি স্যার
Thank you. Now look at the next slide. The rules of changing assertive sentence. Structure, subject plus child, tells, told. It depends on tense. It may be in present tense or past tense. Then we put object, and in place of inverted comma we put that, then subject, that is reported speech, and plus bar plus extension, etc. I would like to give some example. Look at the examples here. The chart, the right, the first column indicates direct narration and the second column indicates indirect narration. In the first column, he said to me, I tries now, and look at the indirect speech here and notice the changes in the sentence. Here he is unchanged, said to is changed into told. We put told instead of said to. Me is unchanged, and inverted comma is converted into that. I is converted into he, and it is changed into ate. Rice is unchanged, and now is changed into then. He said to me, I eat rice now. It will be converted into he told me that he ate rice then. Okay.
জি স্যার।
In the second sentence, Shamik said
স্বাভাবিক।
me, you are wrong. Here also said to is changed into told. Inverted comma is changed into that. You is changed into I.
আই
R is changed into was.
ওয়াজ
And wrong is unchanged.
রং।
Okay.
জি স্যার।
Similarly, the next sentence, the rest of the sentences also changes according to the similar role. That is the role of assertive sentence. I think you have better understand. Now go to the next slide. The rules of interrogative sentence. How interrogative sentences can be changed into indirect speech. Uh, Past subject, then ask, asked or asked, plus object, plus E for WH word, plus subject, plus verb, plus extension, etc. Now come to the examples. In the first column, you notice sentences of direct speech, and in the second column, the sentences of indirect speech. Here, every sentence is in interrogative sentence. That is kinds of sentences here. One is yes no question, and another two sentence, the last two sentence are WH question. So he said to me, will you eat rice now? Here said to is converted into asked, and inverted comma will be changed as if. Here notice in interrogative sentence auxiliary verb is put before subject, but in indirect speech auxiliary verb is put after the subject, because after putting the conjunction we must put the subject, not the verb. মানে আমরা যখন বাক্যটাকে ইনডাইরেক্টে চেঞ্জ করব, কনভার্ট করব, তখন কনজাংশনের পরেই আমাদেরকে সাবজেক্ট বসাইতে হবে। অথচ ইন্টারোগেটিভ সেন্টেন্সে আমরা দেখি কি যে সাবজেক্টের আগেই ভার্বটা থাকে, অক্সিলারি ভার্বটা সাবজেক্টের আগে থাকে, কিন্তু নেশন চেঞ্জ করার সময় আগে সাবজেক্ট বসাইতে হবে, তারপর ভার্ব বসাইতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, এটা আমাদেরকে একটু এখানে রিঅ্যারেঞ্জ করতে হবে, একটু সাজাই নিতে হবে। তো হিয়ার ইউ is converted into I, will is changed into would, and it is unchanged. Can anyone say why it is unchanged? Verb, here the main verb is not changed. এখানে মেইন ভার্বটা কেন চেঞ্জ করা হয় নাই? কেউ কি বলতে পারবা ইটটা কেন চেঞ্জ হয় না এখানে? Because before the main verb there is a modal verb, that is would. We know after modal the main verb remain unchanged. আমরা জানি যে মডালের পরে মেইন ভার্বটা অপরিবর্তিত থাকে বা বেশি, এইজন্য এখানে ইটটা চেঞ্জ হয় না, and now is changed into then. So the answer is he asked me if I would eat rice then. In the second sentence it is also changed as the role of yes no question, and in the third sentence it is also changed as the role of yes no question. But in the fourth sentence, I like to draw your attention in the fourth sentence. He said to me, where did she live? Here, said to is converted into asked, and inverted comma is omitted. এখানে inverted comma টা আমরা উঠাই দিছি, দেখো এটা omit করে দেওয়া হয়েছে, because there is an conjunction, that is where. এখানে একটা লিঙ্কার আছে অলরেডি where, so we don't need to use if here. এখানে আমাদের if ব্যবহার করার কোনো প্রয়োজন নাই, কারণ হচ্ছে এখানে অলরেডি একটা লিঙ্কার আছে, that is where. Okay, do you understand? And after where we use subject, but in the direct speech the auxiliary verb is put before subject, but in the indirect speech we first put the subject then auxiliary verb, and did is changed into had. Live is unchanged because live is changed into lived, because after have, has, had we use the verb past participle form. Have, has, had এর পরে past participle form ব্যবহার। And in the last sentence it is also changed as same as the previous sentence, because it is also a WH question. Here said to is changed into asked. We put how in place of inverted comma, or simply we omit inverted comma. Then we put subject. Here, how old? There is a connection between how and old. So we put how and old together. Then we put subject and auxiliary verb. Here, R is converted into was, because in place of am is are, we put was or have. Now, dear students, look at the next slide. The rule of imperative sentence. There is a structure, subject plus request, order, advice, forbid, tell, plus object. Here, the uh, reporting verb, are in present form. But if the reporting verb of the direct narration is in the past form, then we put requested, ordered, advised, forbade, told, etc. Plus object, plus to, plus verb, plus extension. Now look at some sentence. In the first column, it indicates direct narration, and in the second column, it indicates indirect narration. And look at the change between two types of sentences. Here, said to, and he said to me, please help me. This is an imperative sentence, and it indicates request. So we put requested in place of said to, because the sentence indicate a request.
Request.
So he requested me, and in place of inverted comma we put to. Then we put the verb, base form of verb. Then me is changed into him, because here me indicates he. So me is changed according to he, and me is a objective form. So the objective form of he is him. So the answer is, he requested me to help him. Similarly, in the second sentence, go up, it indicates an order. So we put ordered in place of said to. In the third sentence, speak the truth, it indicates an advice. So we put advised in place of said to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Fourth sentence, don't quarrel. It indicates advice or forbade, etc. So you can put forbade in place of said to. You can also solve this solve this sentence by using told.
Told.
And you can also put advised in place of said to. There are three options here. One is forbade, advised, and the third one is told. Here, in the indirect speech, there are two answers. Answers are given here. In the last sentence, it writes now. He said to me, it writes now. There is a confusion. If the sentence if the sentence indicate any order or request or advice, এখানে আসলে একটু কনফিউশন থাকে। ইট রাইস নাও বলছে এখন ভাত খাও, এটা কি আসলে আদেশ বোঝাচ্ছে না উপদেশ বোঝাচ্ছে, নাকি আমাদের আদেশ উপদেশ বোঝাচ্ছে কিনা বা উপদেশ বোঝাচ্ছে কিনা, এটা আসলে শিওর না আমরা। সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা এই কনফিউশনটা এড়ানোর জন্য we can use told. If there is any confusion whether the sentence is request or advice, then we simply put told in place of said. যদি এরকম কনফিউশন থাকে যে সেন্টেন্সটা কি আদেশ উপদেশ অনুরোধ বোঝা যাচ্ছে না, সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা সিম্পলি টোল্ড ইউজ করতে পারি। So I would like to go to the next slide. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, if the imperative sentence starts with let us, let's, or let me, let him, then the role of changing speech is uh, different. And look at them. He said to me, let us go out. Let us indicate proposal. So we should put uh, proposed or suggested in place of said to. যেহেতু লেটাস দিয়ে প্রস্তাব বোঝায় বা পরামর্শ বোঝায়, সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমাদেরকে সেট টু জায়গায় সাজেস্টেড বা প্রপোজড ব্যবহার করা উচিত। And if there is let me, let him, let her, let them, they indicate request. So we can put told or requested in place of said to. And if the sentence starts with let, we must put in place of inverted comma. So he said to me, let us go out. He suggested me going out. Or we can solve these problems like that. He suggested me that we should go out. Here we can also put we should go out. Okay, then come to the next slide. Optative sentence. In optative sentence, we use wish or pray in place of said to, and we put that in place of inverted comma, and after subject we must put may or might. Look at the example sentence. Father said to me, may you be happy. Here said to is changed into wished, inverted comma is changed into that, and may is an modal verb and you is subject, but we must put subject first before modal verb. So we I in place of you, then may is changed into might. The first form of may is might, and then the extension is put here. So the answer is father wished that I might be happy. Similarly, we can solve the rest of the sentences. Now I would like to go to the next slide, that is exclamatory sentence. In exclamatory sentence expresses joy, happiness, or sorrow, or wonder, etc. So we should put exclaimed with joy, or exclaimed with sorrow, or exclaimed with wonder in place of said to, and inverted comma is put in place of that is put in place of inverted comma. Then the rest of the sentences are as follows as before. Here a note for you, mind it. Before noun we put great, and before adjective we put very. And here what, how will be converted into very or great.
Yes, sir.
As you say, he said he exclaimed with joy. Here said is a mistake, I think. He exclaimed with joy that he had got a prize. Now dear students, this slide I would like to omit this slide, so I am skipping this one. Now I would like to give you a homework. Look at the computer screen. The following sentences in the indirect speech. He said to his friend, reading a book. Now it is an assertive sentence. He said to me, has she gone? It is an interrogative sentence. He said, let us play cricket. It is an imperative sentence. Mother said to me, may you prosper day by day. It is an optative sentence. And he said, alas, I am undone. It is an exclamatory sentence. Here 5 kinds of sentences are given. So try to your best to solve this problem at your home. Now, dear, I would like to stop for today. That's all for today. Wish you the best of luck. Stay at home. Stay safe. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.